You spoke, and I listened. I've taken the plunge back into film photography. Welcome back, everyone. It's Tyler, and today I'm going to talk about getting back to my photographic roots and shooting film on my Nikon N2000. The N2000, also known as the F301, is a consumer 35mm SLR released by Nikon in 1985. It's a little bit of the old and a little bit of the new, for 1985 at least. You want autofocus? Don't look over here. This is all manual. The N2000 is Nikon's first auto-advancing film camera, but you have to manually rewind it. While you're rewinding, you can admire its surprisingly solid polycarbonate and metal body, merging a little of the new and the old. One fun fact, this camera can also shoot a whopping 2.5 frames per second. Wow. To be honest, it's about getting back to how I started photography. I want to embrace the process. I want to slow down when I'm out taking photos. And with film, that's something that's pretty easy to do because you have 36 shots to work with, unlike the thousands and thousands of shots you have with digital. In film, you have to make those shots count. Also, you might remember a couple reviews I did on manual lenses. I wanted to see how they would perform in their native format. So let's go out and shoot some photos. One of my favorite things about shooting on film is that surprise you get when you see your developed photos. And after not shooting on film in over 10 years, I was really happy with the results I got. There's a dreaminess to film that isn't quite there in digital, even if you do apply all those visco film filters. Above all, it's authentic. And as I expected, I slowed down. I thought about my shots. I thought about my composition because you can't really blow all 36 shots on one thing. I mean, you can, but film's kind of expensive too. Even though there's that huge satisfaction of seeing your photos developed, there's also that downside that you could have totally messed up all of your shots. When you're shooting film, there's no instant gratification. Even after shooting multiple rolls of film, I still found myself looking at the back of my camera, expecting to see the finished product. I swear I read the manual, and I felt confident in my muscle memory from 10 plus years ago, but I had a really hard time loading and rewinding film. But hey, these are learning experiences. With digital, I've gotten way too used to shooting at fast shutter speeds like 1/4000th and 1/8000th, wide open at f2, but with the N2000, it just taps out at 1/2000th of a second. So I had to resort to using those smaller apertures that I'm, really not used to using. If there's one thing I miss about the digital world, it's my Nikon Z6's EVF. Back in the film world, there's no live view, there's no peaking, there's no zoom assist. Pulling a sharp focus with this optical viewfinder is a challenge. Now you could argue that that softness really adds to the dreaminess of the film, but I am shooting with Nikon's sharpest at f2 50mm lens. I'd like to see things just a little bit sharper. I definitely dropped a few more negatives than positives in this segment, but those negatives really boil down to me just needing to shoot more rolls of film and get more comfortable with the N2000 and all the possibilities that film has to offer. Would I recommend it? Yes. Shooting on film can make you a better photographer, but better than that, it can help you appreciate photography even more. The N2000 is a great starter camera, and you can pick one up online for about $30 to $50. I'm glad I took the plunge back into film again. It was great to get back to my roots and slow down and really enjoy the process of shooting photos. Also, I want to give a special shout out to Murray Photo in downtown Appleton for developing my film and also helping me out with a few rookie mistakes. So that's it for now, but feel free to follow me on Instagram at Tyler. And with that, I've got a few more rolls of film to shoot, including some Kodak Ektar 100. We'll see you next time.